Hey, Mitch, do you have a second?
Yeah, what's up?
There's a chance I might not be able to make it home tonight. It's not decided or anything, but I figured it was better if I let you know in advance, just in case.
Did something happen? I thought you said you might come home early today with the blizzard heading toward our city. Or did you change your shift? I do remember you saying something about how the guys working the late night shift will stay in the office overnight regardless of the weather.
No, my shift is still the usual 9 to 5, it's just that we had a little trouble.
Really? Is everything alright?
I don't know, but we'll have to deal with it either way. One of our important clients had a little issue with their computer system. If we don't fix it now, it could potentially affect millions of people, and we really don't want that. That's why my coworkers and I are trying to resolve the issue right now, but so far, so good. At this rate, we might not be able to make it home before the snowstorm hits us.
I see. That must be one of the harder things about being a programmer. Come to think of it, this wasn't the first time something like this happened, was it? Something similar happened a few months ago.
Right. It was during hurricane season. Sucks to be me, but I guess I can't help it. It's what gets me food on the dinner table. Anyway, this time we should be able to sort things out from our office building. We won't have to visit our clients like last time, so it shouldn't take too much time. That being said, it's still unclear when we'll be able to resolve the issue. It might be in 5 minutes, it might be in 5 hours, so the long and the short of it is that I might be home early today, just like I told you in the morning, but I might also spend the night over at my office. We really don't know. Don't worry about dinner. I'll fix myself a sandwich if I make it back home in time. Feel free to order some early pizza if you want. So yeah, will that be all right?
Of course, good luck fixing the problem.
Thanks. Oh, and one last thing. Could you do the laundry for me?
The laundry tonight in this weather? Are you sure that's a good idea? Our dryer's still broken, We'll need to sun-dry it.
I know. Don't worry, I'm not asking you to hang the clothes out in the yard. We don't want our clothes covered in snow. I'll dry it once the storm passes and once I get home. I just figured you might as well do it now since it's just a press of a button.
Meh, I guess so.
And while you're at it, could you wash my apron as well? You'll find it hanging near the fridge.
Since when did you have an apron? I don't remember seeing you wearing one before. I mean, I already know you like to tie your hair into a bun when you cook, but with an apron, you're gonna look like some kind of lunch lady.
I don't mind that. Better than getting things messy. The apron's brand new. It only arrived yesterday, so it has that weird smell that new products tend to have. I'll appreciate it if you could toss it into the laundry. If you do, I promise I'll bake you some nice cupcakes over the weekend. Please?
Sounds good, I guess.
Thanks. You're still working from home today, right?
Yep, I was actually just working right now.
You were? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I thought you would be on your lunch break by now. Don't worry about me. You should focus on your work.
It's fine. Once I'm done with what I'm doing now, I won't have any more tasks for the day.
Really? Oh, that makes me feel slightly better for bugging you before your break. Well, I guess I should leave you to it then. I should get back to work too. See you later.
Yeah, talk to you later.
Mitch, are you not home? Are you out for a pizza or something? Please tell me you haven't gone out of the house in this weather. This is an emergency. Have you not checked our yard? Oh, I can't believe it. You're always on your phone. Why not now? Mitch, Mrs. Jerome called to tell me she found someone lying in the snow in our yard. Apparently she was hoping to get some help from us because, well, she was in our yard, but no one answered the door, so she dealt with everything herself. She called the ambulance and everything already, so you don't have to worry about that. Just thought I'd let you know. Honestly, where are you? And what are you doing? You better not tell me you've been sleeping all this time. Anyway, could you either text me back or call me once you read this message? I'll be waiting. Mitch, did you get my message? Judging from how you haven't gotten back to me yet, I'm guessing you're still not home either. I hope you're not in an accident or anything. That would be unfortunate. All right, I'm going to spam you with my messages on the off chance that you just lost your phone or something. Come on, Mitch. Lost your phone? Hey! Okay, maybe this is pointless. Anyway, I want to talk to you about the lady Mrs. Jerome found in our yard. Call me back as soon as you see this, all right? It looks like you're in really hot water right now. The sooner you deal with it, the better.
Amy, what's up with your cryptic message? I'm in hot water? Seriously? That's the best you can do? What is up with you? If you want to grab a dude's attention, you should make them feel better. Don't try and guilt trip me. We both know you had it coming. And don't even try to get Mrs. Jerome involved. She's a sweet old lady and she doesn't have to get caught up in this. You just have to stoop lower than you already have, don't you? Quit humiliating yourself. It won't earn you any pity. Forget it. Which hospital are you at? It's not like I'll actually bother to go visit you, but you might as well tell me if you want my attention so badly.
Excuse me? For your information, I'm still at my office. I figured now wasn't the best time to go home yet, considering the weather and, well, you know.
Huh? But I thought you said Mrs. Jerome found you lying in the snow.
I can tell you haven't really read my text. Probably skimmed over it, huh? I'm sorry if you were annoyed by me, but at the very least, you don't have to be so rude about it. You're making an even worse impression.
I wasn't trying to be rude. I was just busy and stuff.
Right, sure. Just go back and start reading it again. Be thorough this time. Don't gloss over anything, especially the ones I sent you last night.
Hold on a second, what the hell? You can't be serious. There was an unknown lady lying in our yard? Mrs. Jerome had to call an ambulance for her? What the hell is going on?
Funny you're asking. I was going to ask you the same questions myself.
What are you talking about?
You spilled the beans yourself. I am not an idiot, you know. I read what you sent me. There's no point in pretending there was no malicious intent on your part.
So, this is actually just a really huge misunderstanding. I just thought you were making things up. I thought you were blaming me for not letting you into the house or something, and, you know, trying to play the victim by gaining Mrs. Jerome's sympathy.
Don't even try to play dumb with me, Mitch. We both know full well that won't be enough to explain what you sent me. You can try and delete your messages all you want, but I already took a record of it. Anyway, we figured out who the person lying in the snow was. Her name's Kristen. It's a pretty name.
Kristen?
I don't have any personal relationships with anyone by that name. What about you, Mitch? Anything you want to tell me about your precious friend? She's a brunette, just like me.
No, you've got it all wrong. I mistook her for you. It's not like I was cheating or anything.
So, you thought she was me, and that's why she's in the hospital now? Interesting.
No, I mean...
Forget it. It's not like I'm surprised.
Huh?
How long do you think it's been since I got the call from Mrs. Jerome? It's been more than 15 hours. Of course I did my homework.
Homework? Huh? Oh, come on now, Amy. If you want to tell me something, you better just be blunt about it. What are you accusing me of? Go on, tell me.
I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm just implying that I know you were cheating on me.
Right, just give me time, I promise. I can explain.
Let me put emphasis on the word no. Don't even try to make up some story about how it's all a misunderstanding. It's pointless. I know you were cheating on me, and I know you had not only one, but 2 girlfriends. You're disgusting.
Oh, why would you be so sure?
Fine. I guess I might as well explain. It'll probably help you see the big picture and understand where you're currently standing. Things probably started rolling last night after I texted you to tell you that I'll probably be home late. You apparently contacted both Kristen and your other girlfriend and offered to hang out with them. Kristen refused the offer, saying she had other things to do. That's why you decided to invite the other girl, let's say girl number 3, over to your house. I already have so many questions, but I digress. Moving on. You probably went over to girl number 3's place to pick her up. With all the snow, it'll be cruel to make her come all the way over to your place when you're the one who called. That's why, for a little while, no one was home at our place. And you, being you, forgot to lock the door.
Wait, what?
That was when Kristen arrived. Maybe she wanted to surprise you. Whatever the case, she let herself inside, and when no one responded when she called out for you, she figured you were still working. So she decided to wait until you were finished, and by pure interest decided to make some dinner. So she took the apron that I left near the fridge and tied her hair up into a bun, just like I do when I cook food.
Hold on. Oh, please tell me I have the wrong idea.
She was just getting prepared when you came back home with girl number 3. You must have been drunk. Otherwise, it won't make sense for you to mistake Kristen for me, even if we did resemble each other when we cook. Anyway, you saw a brunette wearing an apron with her hair in a bun cooking in the kitchen. You weren't sober enough to realize that it was Kristen. Mistaking her for me, you panicked and kicked her out of the house without even bothering to check her face. Smart move, doofus. You should really try stay sober if you're going to do something malicious. Oh, and drunk driving is illegal, just so you know.
That was Kristen? That's why the story didn't make any sense.
You and girl number 3 knew that you won't be able to have fun with your wife around the house, so the two of you ran off to some other place with your car. And unfortunately, this time you actually didn't forget to lock up. I don't know where you two went after that, but I'm guessing the two of you have been together this entire time, right?
Let's discuss more important matters. What happened to Kristen after that? Why would she be lying in the snow? The story didn't add up.
She was lying in the snow because she couldn't move. You must have been pretty violent when you kicked her out of the house. She tripped over the stairs near the entrance and fell. It broke her right leg.
Huh?
And then you just had to go and tell her to beat it. You just had to tell her to suck it all up and go bury herself in the snow. Poor Kristen. Even if she was one of your girlfriends, I still feel really bad for her. And it scares me to think that you said all those things thinking it was me. Her phone was still in her purse, and she left that inside the house. She couldn't move, so it wasn't like she could call for help either. Plus, the weather was getting pretty bad, so people didn't hear her when she tried to call out for anyone around the area. It's no surprise. You know how quiet it is when it snows? It's because snow absorbs sound. Nature can be pretty cruel sometimes. And to top it all off, no one in their right mind would leave their homes in such terrible weather. Kristen was pretty much left to die. It was pure dumb luck that Mrs. Jerome found Kristen. She was just taking a peek out the window when she noticed Kristen laying in the snow. Thankfully, she became the saving grace that Kristen needed. You know the rest of the story. Mrs. Jerome called the ambulance, knocked on our door, called me when no one answered, and the rest is history.
So, Kristen, how's she doing?
She's getting better, but hypothermia is nothing to laugh at, and she still can't walk on her own. She'll be staying at the hospital for a few more days, just in case.
Which hospital?
Why would you want to know? I don't see the point in telling you.
But what do you mean?
To be honest, I don't want to be too sympathetic to Kristen. I'm sure if she was in girl number 3's position and I was in Kristen's last night, she wouldn't have batted an eye. That being said, I can tell that she's traumatized and pretty much done with you at this point. I'm not going to be a pain by causing her any more misery. I'm going to stay optimistic and say that she learned her lesson. So for now, I'm prioritizing keeping her safe from you over getting my revenge on her.
Keeping her safe from me? Come on, I'm not gonna hurt her.
You literally broke her leg.
Well, I can always apologize, right? There aren't any mistakes that can't be undone.
I don't know. I think there's a limit. Besides, it would be best if you focused more on yourself. Has it ever occurred to you that the police might be getting involved?
The cops? You can't be serious. What is this, some kind of detective show?
They came over to my office today to ask me some questions. But since I spent the night at the office, they figured I wasn't involved in any of this and let me go. I don't know about you, though. Something tells me you're pretty heavily involved.
No. What's gonna happen to me? They aren't gonna arrest me, are they?
Who knows? Why don't you head over to your closest police station and ask them?
Why do you sound so disinterested? I'm your frickin' husband. This should be as important to you as it is to me. How can you be so heartless?
I'm the one who's heartless? You're the one who cheated on me with 2 other girls. You're the one who sent Kristen to the hospital. I think it's clear which one of us really doesn't have any sense of compassion.
I mean, people make mistakes, but you don't have to be so harsh.
It's over, Mitch. I'm already looking for a lawyer. We're getting a divorce.
A divorce? Don't you think that's going a bit too far? What are you gonna need a lawyer for?
Let me repeat myself. You're the one who cheated on me with 2 other girls. And you're the one who sent one of your girlfriends to the hospital thinking it was me. You were willing to leave me in the snow to die. I can think of a million ways to sue you. Maybe Kristen and I could team up against you.
Come on, Amy, you have to forgive me just this once. You know you'll always be my number 1 girl.
Excuse me?
Why do you think I married you? It's because you're the best girl out of the bunch. Sure, I may have cheated on you, but it's only because I was feeling alone. I promise it won't happen again. I love you, Amy. That's why I chose you as my wife.
Interesting use of words there. It almost sounds like you were always cheating on me since the very beginning. Now that I think about it, you did have a lot of close friends back when we started dating. Like that one time when you went on an overnight trip with one of your friends from high school. She was pretty cute. I wonder if it really was just a friend.
Oh, you're just imagining things. You're reading too much into this.
I understand. I was just being too naive and forgiving. You know what? Let's just end this conversation. I'm only going to get even more upset with both you and myself. Just give me a few more hours and I'll find myself a nice lawyer. They can deal with you.
Do you really need a lawyer?
Yes. And don't try to convince me otherwise. If you can't tell, I am super angry right now. Bye, Mitch. I hope I never speak to you ever again. Thankfully, Mitch seemed to get the message. After my last text, he didn't bother to send me any more poor excuses. Later that day, one of my coworkers offered to introduce me to a competent lawyer. With their help, I managed to prepare all the necessary documents and successfully sue my former husband. The entire divorce went very smoothly. In a matter of a few days, I was once again happily single, ready to enjoy some time for myself. Since the house belonged to Mitch, I decided to move out. Eventually, I found a new place with a beautiful kitchen. It was time I finally got back into my hobby of cooking and baking. Meanwhile, it seemed as though things weren't going as smoothly for Mitch and the others. After Kristen left the hospital, she and girl number 3 got into a big argument. They both thought that they were Mitch's first go-to girl, but once they realized that they were both being played by Mitch, the tables were turned. The 2 of them banded up against Mitch, and all hell broke loose from there. Kristen tried to get Mitch sued for injuring her, while Mitch tried to sue Kristen for trespassing. It was all very messy, and I'm just grateful that I didn't have to get involved in any of it. Funnily enough, both Mitch and Kristen texted me to introduce them to my lawyer on the exact same day. Maybe they really were meant to be together. Either way, I decided to ignore them both. I really didn't want anything to do with it, especially now that I was out.
Hey, Mindy. What's up? You free tomorrow? Want to go to Water Tower Place? You know, down on Michigan Avenue to do a bit of shopping? Maybe we can grab lunch there or something, too. What do you think?
Hey, Brandon. Yeah, I'm free tomorrow. That sounds good. But isn't Cecile going to say something about that? Is she okay with it? I don't want her to get upset again over us hanging out too much, like last time. Your wedding is so soon as well. I don't want you guys to get into an argument either, so I'm worried.
Nah, she'll be fine with it. You came back here all the way from London just to come to my wedding. Of course I want to hang out with you. Besides, you're heading back there the day after our wedding too, right? That's more of a reason to spend as much family time with you.
Yeah, I guess. As long as she doesn't have an issue with it, then I'm fine.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, then I'll pick you up at your hotel at like 10 or something. I'll call you before I leave my place.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good. I knew it! I knew you were cheating on me! I had a hunch and I was right. I'm glad that I can trust my own guy instincts. Brandon, you liar! Who's that woman you were with earlier? I saw you guys together. I thought you said you were going to meet up with your sister. What happened to that? You big fat liar! Our wedding is this weekend, Brandon. This weekend! What makes you think you can do this to me? And why? I thought things were great between us. I admit I did have some pre-wedding blues, but now this just made it even worse. How can we get married like this? You're not going to get away with this. She isn't either. I'll show her not to mess with my man. She better watch out. That fat, ugly, blonde pig! Done! A round of applause to me. Now there's one less cheating slut out of the way. She deserves what she got, so there. That'll teach her not to mess with me. She thought she could walk all over me and steal my man, but lucky I'm not a pushover. She had it coming. Did you see what I did to her, Brandon? She hit the floor hard with my awesome punches. That's for sure. Man, I've got some awesome moves in me, you know. You should have seen me throw them out one by one and beating her down. She didn't even bother to fight back. She's an idiot and she's weak. Anyway, I didn't think you were into older girls. That cat was clearly older than you by, what, like 5 years at least? Were you looking for a cougar or something? What's gotten into you? I'm younger and prettier than her. I can't believe you would cheat on me with her. Hello? Are you there? Anyway, fine. I'll let you off since our wedding is just around the corner, but you better know your place. Otherwise, I'll put you in your spot like I did to her. And you better break it off with her. And promise me to never see her again. And you better buy me something real nice and expensive to make up for this. I'll think about what I want, but in the meantime, you better expect to get me something that'll cost you an arm and a leg. And let me remind you that this is all your fault. Also, speaking of money, you better give me your credit card so that you don't go around spending it on dates with your hoes. You cheated on me, and this is how you're going to make it up to me. Got it? Brandon, you better come and apologize to me and beg me to forgive you. Trust me, you don't want me mad on our wedding day, and you know what I can be like when I'm upset. You got that, Brandon? You're so annoying. Hurry up and reply to me.
Cecile, where the heck are you at right now?
Oh, finally. Now you reply. Took you long enough. And why do you want to know where I'm at?
Just tell me.
No, why should I? You haven't even said sorry to me for what you did. I'm not telling you anything until you admit to cheating on me and say you're sorry.
What the hell are you talking about? I read your text and you've totally misunderstood this whole situation. What's gotten into you? I wanted to see where you were so that we can talk in person.
Excuse me? Just because I know exactly what's going on and you're bad at hiding it, it doesn't mean I've misunderstood. I saw you! I saw you and that old shriveled cow with my own eyes. You might as well save yourself from making excuses and just admit it, Brandon.
That was my sister. It's Mindy. How can you not know that? You've met her before. I told you I was off to see her this morning when we were eating breakfast. I told you.
And that was a lousy excuse. I know what your sister looks like, okay? Don't think I've forgotten just because I've only seen her on a video call. That one time and in a few of your photos. Your sister's bigger than that woman I saw with you. She had longer hair as well. They were completely different people. You can't fool me, Brandon. I'm not an idiot.
She lost weight. I told you she transferred to London for work before, remember? She said the food there is expensive and she doesn't like a lot of the food there anyway. So she took advantage of that and decided to go on a diet. She lost like 20 pounds. That's probably why she looks different. I couldn't even recognize her when I picked her up at the airport a few days ago. Jeez, man. I told you, you should have come with me to pick her up and you would have seen her then. And it could have saved us from having this dumb argument that we're having right now. And you wouldn't have had to attack her like that.
Do you really expect me to believe that? I gave you the benefit of the doubt and let you explain yourself. But you're not even admitting to it.
Cecile.
You really think I'm that gullible, don't you? Just admit it and apologize. And you better buy me something nice before I change my mind about forgiving you. I'm trying to be the bigger person here, so you better meet me halfway.
What the hell? I haven't cheated on you. She's my sister and you've completely misunderstood. We look so alike. How can you not tell? Everyone else who knows us can.
You liar! You conniving, lying cheater! Do you really think I believe you? You think that I want to get married to a man who cheats on me?
My God, this isn't getting anywhere. Just tell me where you are. We should talk in person.
Fine. If you come here and apologize and mean it when you do, then and only then will I tell you where I am. So, do we have a deal or what?
Yes, I'll go over to you. We can talk and I'll apologize.
Good. I want it in writing too, so be prepared for that.
Fine.
I'm driving down to Target to get a few things for the house. I should be there in about 30 minutes. I'll be inside, so just meet me there if you want.
Fine. See you in a bit then.
Brandon! I don't have all day, you know. How long are you gonna make me wait here? I've done all the shopping and I'm just waiting for you in the parking lot. Let me know as soon as you get here.
Cecile, I won't be there. Things have changed and I've changed my mind too.
What? And when were you going to tell me? I've been waiting for you all that time and you didn't even tell me. Seriously, why do you keep doing this to me?
I filed a report on you now.
What?
Yep, that's right. I filed a report on you and spoke to the cops.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? Do you think you can scare me like that? And do you think you can talk to me in that kind of tone? Just because we're texting instead of talking, don't think that you can talk to me like that, Brandon. I'm going to tell your sister about this, you know. Let's see what she says. So long as she can prove that she wasn't with you, then we'll see who's in the wrong here. Hi, Mindy. It's me, Cecile. I know we've only spoken once on that video call months ago, but I hope you still remember me. I'm Brandon's fiancé. This is probably my first time messaging you, so I hope that this is you and not some random person. Did I get your number right? Well, okay. I'm just going to assume that this is you and tell you what's going on. You can reply to me later. So, anyway, about Brandon, your brother. I'll cut to the chase here. I don't know if you've heard this from him or anyone else, but he's been cheating on me. I know you love him and everything, but sadly, he did. That's what happened. And he used you as an excuse to get away with it. So I thought you should know about that. He told me he was going to have lunch with you, but that was a complete lie. I know you came back here from London for our wedding, and I know you've been busy catching up with your friends and haven't seen your brother yet. But when you do see him, before the wedding, can you please talk to him about this? As women, I think we have to stick together, and I know that you can sympathize with what I'm going through. It's terrible that he used you as his scapegoat, too. If you could talk to him and let him know how much he's upset me with this, I'd really appreciate that. But just between you and me, do you want to know how I'm making him compensate for this? I'm going to make him buy me something really nice and expensive. What would you ask for if you were me? Any good suggestions? Anyway, I thought that'll teach him a lesson and I'll get something nice. It'll be a win-win situation, right? Don't you think it's a really good idea? Anyway, I've sent you so many messages, I know. But are you there? Don't you check your phone at all? Or are you just reading these texts on your lock screen? Or, OMG, are you taking your brother's side? OMG, you are reading my messages on lock screen and ignoring them on purpose, aren't you? Are you both behind all this? Mindy! You're smart enough to work overseas, and I heard you're a competent career woman. I thought you'd be smarter than that. Are you taking his side? Can you reply, please? He cheated on me, Mindy. Have you heard about him filing a report on me, too? You're not in on that, too, are you? Can you just reply already? OMG, Mindy, this is so annoying.
Geez, Cecile. I just checked my sister's phone and saw your messages. What the heck is all this? Why did you blow up her phone like that? Cut it out. Do you have any idea what you're putting her through right now? You smashed her face and she has a concussion. She's in the friggin' hospital now. You seriously have no idea what you've done here, do you? This is serious. I'm serious.
Wow! Why are you just full of lies? Am I about to marry a pathological liar? I don't believe this.
OMG. You're crazy, Cecile. And yes, we both filed a report. We both signed it. They're gonna charge you for assault, so I hope you're happy with that. Oh, I've also told your parents about this, and I'm calling off our engagement as well. The wedding is off.
What?
I swear to God, if there was anything more I can do to make you pay for what you've done to my sister, I would. I'm done here, Cecile. We're done. Get that into your dumb head.
Wait, really? So, wait. Are you really telling me that you were having lunch with your sister the other day?
You thought I was bluffing? I kept telling you and you wouldn't listen. What the hell is wrong with you?
So, I beat up your sister, Mindy? And you said she's in hospital.
Yeah, you gave her a concussion, you idiot.
No. No, I didn't, Brandon. No, tell me I didn't. Brandon! My mom and dad are livid. They've locked me up in my room and I can't leave. Help me. What's going on? You still love me, don't you? I know you said all of those things earlier, but you don't mean any of it, right? I'm your fiancé. We're supposed to be getting married soon. Brandon, come on. You have to help me. Brandon! Do you really want to call off the wedding and everything else? Our entire relationship? Are you really going to throw away the 2 years of relationship that we've built? It was your sister's fault for looking so different and for not telling me about her diet or whatever. How was I supposed to know? It was an honest mistake, and I know you can see that. Come on, Brandon. Please. Don't get the police involved. Please. Please speak to my mom and dad and tell them that this is a huge misunderstanding. Let's just go back to the way things were before all of this drama happened. Yeah? OMG, they're so mad. I've never seen them this mad. Come on. Can't we just put this in the past and move on? You know how in the vows at the wedding, how they say, till death do us part? In sickness and in health? We can get over this, right? This is just something we have to overcome together. Right? Brandon! You really don't want to marry me anymore?
No, I don't want anything to do with you ever again.
Brandon! What?
Get out of my life. And stay out. Bye.
What? No, wait! Brandon! Brandon!
Hey, Mindy. How are you doing today? Can you text right now? Don't worry if you can't. I can call you.
Hey, you. Yeah, I can text. It actually hurts my head a bit if I speak on the phone, so texting is better anyway.
Okay. So your head's still hurting, huh? So, how are you doing?
No, my head only hurts if I'm on the phone for too long. But it's no biggie. Yeah, I'm better than yesterday, I guess. My cheeks aren't that swollen anymore and the bleeding has stopped. I probably just need a few more days till I look normal again. Thanks for taking care of me and just being by my side. You're the best brother anyone could ask for. Seriously. I'm so lucky to have you as my brother.
Of course, man. Don't mention it. I should be the one apologizing to you anyway. This is all my fault.
No, it wasn't. Don't be silly. We both know that it was Cecile and her immature way of thinking. I can't believe she jumped to conclusions like that, let alone how violent she can be.
Yeah. I obviously don't need to tell you that I called off our engagement. The wedding is off and we broke up and everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I wasn't going to stay with her after what she did to you, right? That'll be the dumbest thing I'll ever do. I should have known how much of a cow she was well before all of this happened. I was about to get married and be doomed for life. You saved me from that too, Mindy.
Well, I suppose. I don't think any of us saw that coming. Who would have known that she had a violent streak, right?
Yeah. I mean, she'd punch me before and throw things when she wants to throw a tantrum, but I can always take it. But attacking my family? That's different. That's not cool.
Yeah. But what about the charges? Are you going to drop them?
Nah. I spoke to Mom and Dad about it and they refused to let it go as well. They think it'll teach her a lesson and I agree. We've already filed the charges anyway, so there's no going back now. Apparently, she'll have a Class A misdemeanor battery charge on her. I think, if I'm not wrong, they said that was like 9 months of jail time and a $10,000 fine.
Wow, 9 months.
Yeah. She deserves it, though.
Yeah, and wow, $10,000 in fines.
Yeah. Plus she's going to have to pay for the cancellation charges for the wedding. She has to pay 90% of the full amount, since we canceled it 3 days before the actual wedding. But with that, we spoke to her parents and they said they'll shoulder that for her. So, I guess she still owes them money instead.
Wow. That sounds like a lot of money that Cecile's going to have to pay back.
Yeah. Well, that's her problem now.
At least her parents are understanding enough.
Yeah, but that's the least they can do, right? Oh yeah, I also put a restraining order against her, just in case she tries to come near either of us again.
Wow, you really did go all out, didn't you?
Yeah, of course. Anything to protect my family.
So I guess we can start to move on properly then.
Yeah. Well, I think we can, but I'm not going to let my guard down just yet.
Yeah?
Yeah. You never know what she'll do next.
Right, yeah, I suppose.
By the way, when were you going back to London again? I know you had to cancel your flight to stay in the hospital and everything. Have you bought your ticket back to London already?
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Dad helped me find another ticket, so that's done. And I decided to stay here for another week, actually. I got approval from the company to work remotely from here as well, which was nice of them.
Oh, cool. That's great news. Let's hang out more before you go back to London then.
Yeah, sounds good. Let's go to that pizza joint. What was the name again? Remember you mentioned it the other day?
Oh, Happy Camper Pizza.
Yeah, that's the one.
Are you sure you don't want to go anywhere fancier? It's on me, sis. So you just name it and I'll book it for us.
No. I'm okay with Happy Camper Pizza. I just want to have lunch in a nice, casual restaurant so I can just chill. I'd feel so awkward and out of place in a high-end restaurant looking like this anyway. People would be staring at me with my bandages, etc.
Ah, okay. Sounds good. Maybe we can shop around or watch a movie after that or something.
Hey! Sounds fun.
A few days after that text conversation with my sister, Cecile's parents apologized to all of us, including my sister and mom and dad, in person. They told us that Cecile was already doing jail time and being obedient and complying, as she should be. They told us that once Cecile comes out of jail, she would have to work hard day and night to pay back every single penny that she owed them for the wedding. Not long after that, we read this quote that said, "We are effectively destroying ourselves by violence masquerading as love." That made me think of Cecile, and I thought that perhaps that was her way of showing her love for me. But I also realized that that's the kind of twisted love I don't ever want to get involved in. Not at the cost of hurting my family. And next time I meet a girl, I'll make sure to have my sister vet her so that this kind of incident would never repeat itself. I'm glad that I left that relationship and can start over again with someone nicer. Wish me luck. Michelle! I'm ready to come home now, so can you come and pick me up? Man, I'm so wasted right now. I think I drank way too much.
The wedding reception's over already? Do you have any other way of getting home? Or do I really have to go all the way over there to pick you up?
Oh, wait. I forgot I was staying at a hotel tonight. I'm not even in town. I didn't even realize. Sorry, my mind went totally blank.
Alright. It was your sister Anya's wedding, wasn't it? Are you going to be okay? Do you remember the name of your hotel? It's the Grand Jewel Hotel, okay?
Of course I remember. Room 2012, right? I emptied out my wallet on drinks, but I'm sure I still have enough change for a taxi. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Okay. If you don't have enough, just let me know and I can send you some money for the taxi.
Thanks. By the way, don't you think you're being a little cold? You should have come to the wedding reception. This was a huge celebration. It was a lot of fun, too.
Well, I can't drink, so I didn't want to bring the mood down. I'd also probably feel out of place if everyone else around me was drinking. Just because I didn't go to the reception doesn't mean I didn't offer my congratulations. She is your sister, after all. I'm still really happy for her. I made sure to send her a gift, too.
I mean, I get it. You're an only child. But aren't you really excited about having a sister-in-law?
Yeah, I'm really happy that she considers me like an older sister. It really makes me feel like I'm more of a part of your family now.
I don't really know much about how she feels about our marriage, or if she really does consider you her sister. But anyways, I'm really glad that you've accepted living with my parents, too. It really helps. They took a while to have kids, so they're getting old and need help around the house. But more importantly, they love how their kids are both married now.
Yeah, I can tell. I wonder who's going to have kids first. Us or Anya? If we go in order, it would be us first. But Anya's a lot younger. She's younger than you by 7 years, right?
Yep. She's already an adult, but when you have a sister that much younger than you, she still feels like a cute little kid. It still feels crazy that she's married now. Well then, who's going to give my parents their first grandchild? Ha! I guess we'll have to see how things work out.
Are you going for lunch break soon? Can I talk to you for a bit? I have some news for you.
Yeah, I'm on my break now. I'm about to eat the lunch you made for me. Yay! Anyway, what's up? Is everything okay? Wait, is it good news or bad news?
Good news. Your mom just told me that Anya is pregnant. Apparently, she's already 5 months in. Isn't that great?
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's great, but that means she must have gotten pregnant way before the wedding, huh? Yeah, I calculated, and I'm right. Her wedding was 2 months ago, and if she's 5 months in now, then she was already 3 months pregnant at her wedding. Wow. I guess my sister had a shotgun wedding, huh?
A shotgun wedding? What does that mean?
It's when a couple finds out they're pregnant before they officially have their wedding or getting married. They call it shotgun because back in the day, the father of the bride would threaten to shoot the guy and force him to marry her and take responsibility.
Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad your dad didn't do that. I hope she didn't have morning sickness and all of that during the wedding 2 months ago. I guess Anya is one of those lucky ones. She seems to have been fine. She's already this far along, so things probably have settled down by now. Nothing to worry about. Do you know which hospital she's going to give birth at? If she's coming back home to give birth, I have to help her. Or is she going to have a home birth? OMG, I'd have to clean out the guest room ready for her.
You only just told me about this, so I don't know anything. But she lives with her husband and his mom and dad, so I guess she'd give birth at a hospital somewhere over in their neighborhood, right? Wow. I didn't think she would beat us in having kids, though.
Yeah. I was trying my best to be her wise older sister-in-law, but she's going to have to be the one to teach me about being a mom now. I'm really happy for her, though. I'm also a bit surprised that she got pregnant already. I mean, she was dating the guy for a year, so I guess it's not that surprising, now that I think about it.
They got the order of things messed up, so that's why everything happened so fast. My sister is really indecisive by nature, and she told me she wasn't going to rush getting married, ironically. I'm surprised that she wasn't being careful, though. But at least we made sure to get married first before anything unexpected happened.
Yeah, true. I'm glad it was good news, though. I was kind of worried when your mom called me this morning. She always texts me, so I was surprised when she called. If Anya does come home to give birth, I'd love to give her some help with things. That way, I could learn about a bunch of stuff too.
This calls for a celebration. I'm going out for a drink later. Maybe I should invite some of my friends too.
Oh, Alex, come on. You go out for drinks pretty much every night, even if there's nothing to celebrate. That can't be healthy. When you went to the doctors for a checkup the other day, didn't they say your liver count was high? That means you're drinking too much, doesn't it? I'm starting to get worried about your health.
Don't worry, I'm alright. I'll give my liver a break tomorrow. I just got some great news. I can't just not have a toast to celebrate. If I don't drink to it tonight, then when should I?
Alright, whatever. It's your liver. But take it easy when you come back home, okay? I'll leave the light on for you at the front porch.
Thanks. I'll probably be home at around midnight. I'll let you know when I'm on my way home, if you're not already asleep. Talk to you later. Hey, did you hear from my mom today?
I'm at work. What's wrong? I haven't gotten any messages or calls from her. Is everything all right?
Well, if she hasn't said anything to you, then I guess I'm going to have to tell you. Anya is coming home to give birth, just like you thought. She's actually on her way there as we speak.
What? What do you mean, as we speak? Like, she's on her way here right now?
Yeah, she's in good health. Plus, her husband was able to take some time off work, so they decided this morning that they were going to come today. They're on the road now.
Wow, that's really short notice. So, her husband is going to stay with us too? I suppose I'll have to help your mom with dinner then. We need to make sure Anya gets a lot of nutritious food for her baby.
Yeah, they didn't really give us a lot of time to prepare. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get everything ready before they get here. So, I'm sorry to ask you, but can you clear out your room for them?
Wait, why? What happened to the guest room? I made sure to put the stuff in the basement, and I even changed the sheets when we spoke about it last time.
Well, the room that you're staying in right now used to be Anya's room, so it just makes sense. So could you just get it ready for them? It's probably only going to be for a couple months at most. You're okay with that, right?
I guess so. So, should I move all my stuff to your room, or should I move them to the guest room?
You should stay in the guest room. Also, there's no space in my room for any more stuff. There's enough mess in there as it is.
But I have all my wedding presents and clothes and stuff in the guest room. Why can't Anya and her husband stay there?
This was the house she spent her whole life in. She can't just stay in the guest room, can she? This is still her home. Plus, she's pregnant. She needs to be as comfortable as possible. She's coming back home so she can relax and have a safe birth, isn't she? Let her live in her old room for a couple months.
Okay, but what should I do then? If you don't want me to put my stuff in your room or the guest room, then where do you want me to put my things?
Well, I suppose you could rent a storage unit and put your stuff in there and stay in a hotel for a bit. Or you could go back to your parents' house for a bit. Up to you.
Huh? What, I can't even stay in the house? I don't get it. Why not?
Like I said, she's coming home. I don't want her to feel uncomfortable. This is the first time she's giving birth, so she's probably anxious and worried about a bunch of things. Can't you just help her out this one time?
I was ready to help her, though. I wanted to cook for her and keep her company. I thought this was a good chance to get to know her better, too. I'm sure she would need someone to help her out. But if you kick me out of the house, how do you expect me to help her? Even if I did stay at a hotel nearby, where would I get the money to pay for the room? Are you going to at least pay for it?
You have a job, don't you? And you still have money in your savings from before we got married, don't you? Can't you just do this one thing for your family?
What? I'm your wife! Do I not count as your family? How could you do this to me?
Sure, but not by blood. My sister is literally my family by blood. But you and me, we don't even have kids. Besides, my family doesn't know you that well, so... You're an outsider in a sense, and my sister needs her space. If you're going to complain when you're not even my family, then you should probably leave.
I see. Well, I'll leave if that's what you want. You and your family want to leave me out of everything, even though I'm your wife. Whatever. I'm going back to my parents' house then. I'll get my stuff after I finish with work.
Good. If you want to help out so badly, then come back here from your mom's house, okay?
It takes me 2 hours one way to get here from my parents' house. I can't just come back that easily.
Right. I know your parents live really far. Maybe you can come once a week?
You know what? Don't even worry about it. I'm never coming back to this house ever again anyways.
What? What does that mean?
I'm an outsider, right? You just said it. I'm not your family. I don't think I need to waste my time to try and explain it to you.
Hey, what's wrong with you? What are you trying to say? Why didn't you come to the house yesterday? Even the day before that, you left my mom to bring my sister's stuff into the house when they came. And you took my car. I need it back right now. Bring it back and you can take the train back to your mom's house.
Nope. I'm an outsider. We're strangers. Why are you getting mad at me for not helping your sister? I don't have anything to do with your family.
Oh, come on, Michelle. I didn't know what else to do. I needed to make sure my sister came home and lived comfortably, so I said some really mean things to you. I wasn't really thinking. Are you going to hold the fact that I called you an outsider for the rest of my life? I'm sorry, okay? So, can you bring back the car and come and help your sister-in-law?
Today's Sunday, so you should be off from work. How about you help her, Alexander? Isn't that your precious baby sister? She's your family who you love oh so much, isn't she? I don't think you should rely on some stranger to take care of your family. You were willing to kick me out of your house to make her comfortable, so do it yourself.
Are you seriously going to hold on to that? I apologized, so get over it. You're not a child, so act like the grown adult you are.
It's really nice being back at my parents' house. It's a lot less stressful, and I don't have to be so careful around them. I understand why Anya would want to go back to her parents' house to have her baby. She can have her parents help with the baby, and she can focus on recovering after she's given birth.
You're really not staying at the hotel nearby? Didn't you say that it takes 2 hours to get here from your mom's place? You should have gotten the hotel room so you don't have to take so long to get here. Isn't that what I told you to do?
Why should I be the one to stay in the hotel? I was finally able to leave your house, so why wouldn't I go back to my parents? I'm not staying in a stupid hotel.
What are you talking about? You were so happy about Anya's pregnancy, weren't you? You were so excited to help her.
Yeah, I was. I wanted us all to help her as a family. But that was before you kicked me out and called me an outsider. You don't need me.
Stop holding that over my head. I said I was sorry. I shouldn't have said that to you. You're my wife, so of course you're family. I feel really bad for saying that.
Doesn't matter. We've been strangers to each other ever since you said that. So it's no use. I'm not your wife anymore either.
What the hell are you on about now? This isn't the time for fooling around with me. I'm being serious.
So am I. Oh, I guess you haven't realized it yet. We're already divorced! I probably should have told you earlier, but I was waiting to see if you'd notice.
What? I never signed any divorce papers. If you wrote my name in without my permission, it's not valid. You can get arrested for forging my signature.
Oh, did you forget? When we got married, we also prepared a prenup just in case anything happened.
I don't remember doing all that. Why would we sign one after getting married? That doesn't make any sense.
Did you forget what you told me to? You're the one who suggested we do it. You told me that it was just in case I couldn't trust you anymore, so I could divorce you whenever I felt it was right.
Oh. Now that you mention it, I signed it and gave it to you as a good luck charm. I thought it would actually have an opposite effect and prevent us from getting a divorce. But who cares? I never agreed to a divorce, so it's still invalid. You need my permission before you do things like that.
There's both your signature and mine on the divorce papers, so whether or not you wanted to, it's still valid and legal. I don't need your permission. They processed it without any problems. I don't trust you anymore. Plus, you kicked me out of your house. I figured that this was the best time to submit my little good luck charm.
I didn't kick you out. I just told you to give Anya your room until she gave birth and went back to her own house. It's not even for that long. I didn't want her to feel like she wasn't welcome in the house that she grew up in. I couldn't let her stay in the guest room. Can't you understand that?
If you're going to complain even when you're not even my family, then you should probably leave. That's literally what you said to me. So what's wrong with leaving like you told me to? We don't have kids together or anything, so there wasn't anything holding me back. This was the perfect time to divorce you.
Stop nitpicking with little details like that. Think of the bigger picture. You're not a child, so stop acting like one for the last time.
I could say the same thing to you. Don't you think you should take responsibility in the things you say? You're a grown man. Oh yeah, I should let you know before I forget. You keep telling me to give you back the car, but that car belongs to me.
What? What do you mean? We've shared that car for our entire marriage. You can't just take it for yourself when it's convenient for you.
Yep. My parents bought me that car as a wedding gift. I'm the one who paid maintenance and taxes on it. I know you love to drive it around like it was yours, but in the end, that car is in my name. Even the insurance. I didn't have a choice but to use that married couple plan, but I still used my money. You can't claim this car in the slightest.
What? That's the only car we had. You can't just take it for yourself. What am I supposed to drive? That's not fair. My job is a 45-minute drive away, and I can't take public transport for that. It would probably take hours.
That sounds like it's not my problem, to be honest. That has nothing to do with me. If you need a car, then why don't you just go buy one? You never contributed a single penny to the household expenses, so you must have enough money for a car. Not that I know how much money you have or anything. You lived on your parents' money and mine. Isn't that right? You took money from the paycheck I got from my part-time job. You must have a lot saved up.
My dad is about to quit his job. That's why I can't afford to buy a car right now. I don't even have that much money myself.
Don't blame it on your poor dad. But guess what? I know why you don't have any money. You definitely don't know how I know this, but I know.
Why are you being so cryptic? What are you talking about?
You've been cheating on me, haven't you? Since way before we got married. The woman works at the same place as you, right? Crawford, was it? Lucy Crawford?
Where did you get that stupid idea from? How dare you? Lucy's just a co-worker. Sometimes she just happens to go out for drinks with us, but that's it.
Oh, really? She just happens to go out with you for drinks, just like how you happen to go to the same hotel as her. Multiple times? Cool. I don't know if you were drunk or whatever, but you've accidentally sent me messages that were meant for her. What, you still haven't realized?
What? Are you serious? I don't remember doing anything like that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you don't remember? That's convenient. Do you need me to remind you? I have all the screenshots in a folder in my camera roll. My favorite one was when you tried to text her at 3 a.m. and you sent her a very, let's just say, interesting picture.
What? Okay, fine. I remember now. How could I have been so frickin' stupid?
Don't ask me. This is definitely a case of infidelity, and it's perfect grounds for divorce. You barely just quit smoking, but you still ended up blowing all your money on alcohol and gambling. Look at you.
Listen, the divorce hasn't gone through yet, has it? Come back, okay? You can stay in the guest room, or even your own room. I promise. Just come back, okay? Anya's due to give birth next month, so please come back home while you can. I'll let you do whatever you want. just cancel the divorce. Please?
You didn't read anything I just sent, did you? The divorce has already been processed and completed. We are officially and legally strangers and mean nothing to each other. I don't have any business going back to that house or seeing your dumb face ever again. You can forget about it.
What the hell? You can't be serious. This is all my fault. I'm sorry. I never thought it would turn into something like this. I was wrong. So please, you have to come back.
I don't have to do anything. You can apologize all you want, but I'll never forgive you. It's too late for that. I'm never setting foot in your town ever again. Oh wait, I forgot. I guess I have to see your face at least one more time. In our domestic relations trial. See you in court! Thanks a bunch for the money you sent me. Tell your GF Lucy I said thanks too.
Man. What the hell do you want now? We're divorced. I gave you your stupid money. What else do you want from me?
Is Anya still at your house? She had her baby, didn't she?
She had the baby last month and she's been recovering. She went back to her house last week, too. During that time, Anya's husband came to visit a couple times and he kept asking about you. He was so damn annoying about it, actually.
Oh, that's good to hear. Now that Anya's gone, I guess that means I can put my plan into motion soon.
What plan? What the hell are you talking about now? You better not try anything stupid, Michelle.
You see, my parents keep saying that they won't feel better about this whole situation until I get my revenge on you. They tell me how they feel hurt that you lied to me and deceived me. They did not like what you did to me. They're really mad, if you couldn't already tell. You've met my parents on multiple occasions. They don't take kindly to anyone who hurts their only child.
Revenge? What are you even planning on doing? I gave you money to apologize already. I did my part. There's no reason for revenge.
I'm not sure if you remember or not, but my parents both work in real estate. I probably mentioned it to you once before. They said they're going to purchase all the properties in your area except for your house and build a ton of high-rise apartment condos.
That's just being overly spiteful for no reason. I can't believe you. It's not even that serious.
If your house becomes surrounded by high-rise apartments, you'll probably never see the sun from your windows ever again. Not to mention all the years of loud construction.
You go that far just to get back at me? That's so stupid. Do your parents have nothing else to do with their lives?
What are you talking about? This is part of their work, too. This is actually a very good investment for their business. Besides, those extremely cheap property prices might go up now. If the apartment buildings raise the land prices, maybe you could sell your land as a parking lot. If I were you, I wouldn't want to stay in that house anymore. And guess what? Your parents even agreed to it. That makes the process a lot easier, since they're the actual owners of the property.
What? My parents did not agree to your dumb plan. I don't believe it. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. My father built this house with his own two hands.
They said when you get old and own real estate, it can become really troublesome when it comes to processing the inheritance. That's why they plan on selling their land while they're still healthy enough to do that. They said they're going to save the money they get from selling the land for their retirement.
How do you expect them to spend their retirement when you want them to sell their own house? That makes zero sense. Where are they going to live?
They told me that they were going to rent a small serviced apartment in a neighborhood designated specifically for the elderly. They sounded pretty excited about it, honestly. They also said it gives them a peace of mind knowing they'll be taken care of over there, instead of their idiot son who does nothing but drink himself to death and waste money on betting on horses.
What makes you think my mom and dad would actually say something like that about me?
Because they actually said it? If you don't believe me, then just wait until you get home from work tonight. They'll tell you all about it. You are their useless son who doesn't contribute a single cent to the house budget, after all. It's no wonder why they feel this way about you. When I told them that you'd use your paycheck all for yourself even after we got married, they were genuinely shocked. They never thought you were such a selfish prick, and neither did I. At the time.
What the hell is your problem? You're going to make my life a living hell now? All because I asked you to leave the house for a short time. How can you be so petty over this? Besides, why haven't my parents told me anything about this yet? Why do you know so much about it? Are you stalking us or something? That's creepy. What, do you have nothing better to do, now that you've divorced me and lost your job? That's the only thing that makes sense.
You know, when I was talking to your parents about the property, they kept telling me how sorry they were that their idiot son turned out to be a cheating alcoholic. Don't you feel embarrassed for forcing your own parents to apologize so much to their own daughter-in-law? You're so pathetic. Oh, by the way, the company that I worked at before getting married rehired me. So, concerning jobs, I'm good. I'm not a jobless bum like you.
Huh? How do you know that I quit my job too? You are stalking me. I'm going to call the cops on you.
Chill. Your mother told me, and so did your little friend Lucy. News spread throughout your company about your affair, and you started feeling weird about it, so you quit, right? You've been out of a job for a whole 2 months. Lucy told me that she quit too, but she found a new job almost instantly, unlike you.
Damn it! Why do you know so much? I didn't even know that. What are you going to do to me?
Oh, I'm not doing anything to you. Except the whole selling your neighborhood thing. Your mom told me how she would hate for you to just sit around that house doing nothing all day, so... Do you want me to recommend some jobs for you? Most of them are related to my parents' company, though.
Your parents hate my guts, though, don't they? Why would they want me to work for them? Wouldn't they rather see me suffer?
Well, about that. That might be true, but I'm going to have to request money for child support from you.
What? Child support? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know, would you? Well, the truth is, I found out I was pregnant right around the time I submitted the divorce papers. I never really felt any morning sickness or anything like that, so I went to work like always, even though I wasn't supposed to. My doctor got mad at me for doing that, actually.
You were pregnant? With my child? Well, who knows if that was my child in the first place?
How rude. You're the one who was cheating, not me. I'm not like you, so don't even try it. I got pregnant while we were married, so of course it's yours.
I see. I understand now. Is that another reason why you messaged me for the first time in forever? You messaged me to tell me you were pregnant. What? Did you want to get back together with me or something? If that's not the case, there's no way you'd keep that child.
No chance in hell I'd ever get back with you. I still hate you, but that doesn't mean I'd hate my own child. This child might be yours, but they haven't done anything wrong. When I register the birth, you'll automatically be registered as the father. But that's all the acknowledgement you're going to get as the father. I didn't want to message you, but I figured I should at least tell you to pay child support. That would be your only duty as my child's father, because I'm not letting them meet you. Anyways, enough of that. Have you been speaking to Lucy recently?
God, you talk a lot. No. Ever since I quit, I stopped keeping in touch with her. Why do you need to know that anyways?
Oh! Well, you'll be surprised to hear this one, too. She told me that after you two broke up, she found out that she was pregnant, too. Isn't that something?
What? You've gotta be freaking kidding me.
You are literally the biggest scumbag I've ever met. You got your wife and your side girl both pregnant at the same time. Then you quit your job because you didn't like people talking about you, and now you can't pay child support to either of them. What kind of man are you? You scumbag. What's more, you clearly didn't care about Lucy enough to be careful not to get her pregnant. Or were you being irresponsible on purpose?
I wasn't being irresponsible. It was just supposed to be a one-time thing for fun. I didn't mean for this to happen. What, is Lucy keeping her baby too?
Of course. She's going to squeeze every penny she can out of you for child support. She's going to raise her baby as a single mother. She's a businesswoman after all.
Why is everyone trying to take money from me? This isn't fair for me. Don't you think I've gotten enough punishment?
Frankly, no. You're the one who cheated and got 2 women pregnant. This is just a consequence of your irresponsible actions, and you have to face them. You reap what you sow, as they say. If you don't pay child support for either me or Lucy, we'll have to take you to court again. I don't think you'd like that, so just be a good boy and give us the money.
If both of those children actually end up belonging to me, I guess I don't have a choice but to pay the stupid child support. Ugh. There's nothing else I can do about that. I don't have an income right now, so it would be hard for sure. You said your parents wanted me to work for them, right? What do they want me to do?
Oh, you're interested, are you? It's the kind of job where you can't cheat and you can't gamble. I don't know about drinking, but whatever. It's the type of place where you won't even have the time to use money like that. So I think you'll be able to save up a good amount.
What do you mean? What kind of job is that? Is the place close by from me? I don't have a car, so I hope it's not too far.
No, it's actually pretty far. I guess you could call it a long-distance job. To put it simply, it's a deep-sea fishing job. You'd be catching crabs and stuff out by the Bering Sea, between Russia and Alaska. Doesn't that sound fun? You'd be out on a ship in the middle of the ocean for months, so I don't think you'd be using that much money. Make sure you pack up warm.
What the hell? I thought you said your parents worked with real estate. I don't have time for your stupid jokes.
In the end, my ex-husband had to pay child support for both me and Lucy. And in terms of income, he didn't have a choice, so he packed up and left for the Bering Sea. I haven't heard from him since because I suppose they don't get much reception in the middle of the sea. Lucy and I realized that our children would essentially be half-siblings, so we felt a sense of companionship. We started to help each other out more and we became really close. We've been going out to eat together and we've actually almost become inseparable. We've been sharing info and ideas about raising our children. We both got pregnant about a few months apart, so our kids will be in the same grade. Lucy and I have promised to each other that we're going to raise them as siblings. I was a bit nervous to start talking to her, but the second we started talking trash about Alexander, we immediately clicked. We also have a surprising amount of common interests. We've decided that after we give birth, we're going to go back to work. We'll raise our children as single mothers, but we'll still have each other's support. We probably won't even feel like we're single parents. We're also going to have to rely on our parents a lot from now on, and I have a feeling it's not going to be easy. I wasn't planning on having a child after all. But for now, I just need to focus on my health so I can give birth to a healthy baby.
Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe for more videos.